next, it is a welterweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Kevin Lee. Well, they call him the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee. Not a prospect anymore. He's a guy who has fought for the UFC interim lightweight title. He has flirted with the 170-pound waters. Still trying to get that total game together, but there's no denying the athlete there in Kevin Lee.
But he possesses all of that skill. Kevin Lee has tremendous wrestling ability. Kevin Lee has tremendous striking. He's a big, strong, powerful guy. Even if you look back to his UFC title fight, he was on top of Tony Ferguson in the mount, dominating until late in the fight he ended up getting submitted. But he is a guy that when everything goes right on a night, he can beat anybody.
Well, the stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move. And as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. McGregor is 5 years the elder. Lee will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready?
All right, here we go. The weight ends here. Conor McGregor versus Kevin Lee. Of course, Kevin Lee, the former Grand Valley State University wrestler. Is that the path of least resistance tonight, to try to get in on McGregor and take him down?
Kevin Lee needs to try and fight in the way that Khabib Nurmagomedov did against Conor. Extend the wrestling exchanges and hope that he can secure a takedown to start to wear at the gas tank of McGregor. If he stands in front of him, he will find himself in trouble. Go and wrestle. Use that background to lead to a victory.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Big punch lands through the middle.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking armbar now.
You gotta scramble. You gotta scramble. I want to see a scramble.
He might get a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Big punch land.
Beautiful land there by McGregor. Made it look easy on that exchange.
He is such a diverse striker, but he's very tricky in the approach when he's trying to land that left hand. And everything's landing with so much power.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
2 minutes here to go in round one. Oh, collar tie. And they separate. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by McGregor. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Lee's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Conor. Lee's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by McGregor. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Work him with the elbows. Push him off. Push him off.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. All right, you're okay. Let's focus.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Lee's back in full mount. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
No more.
All right, listen. You did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Round 2, Conor McGregor.
You ready?
Versus the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Kick to the body by Conor. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Stay busy. You control this.
Keep busy, guys. Keep busy.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. And in terms of the accuracy, landing at a 50% clip tonight against Kevin Lee. Well, everybody wants a piece of Conor McGregor, of course, including his opponent here tonight. But what else can you say about McGregor's ability to manage his time and everything that has been asked of him since he vaulted to not just MMA superstardom, but A-list celebrity status? Lee gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Scramble and get up.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Head kick. Takedown defense holds up. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Massive right hand. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range. Oh, he's hurt back. Oh! Over and over, he's landing these big body
liver shot lands. Straight right, he misses.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt
Oh,
bad.
he might be out. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow, he got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's gonna try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat.
Getting tighter. Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction. You throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
Nice punch in there.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Lee's pass attempt denied. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Fighters back to their feet here. The fight stats plenty more where that came from, but thus far 60 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. And dipping just below 50%, by the way, 43% the accuracy rate on the striking attempts against Kevin Lee. Lee's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that ball.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Conor.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Big shots being... Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. McGregor's has got full mount now. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, McGregor's right back to the full mount here. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
I mean, how many can he take? Under a minute to go.
Come on, do something. Just lay on him.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Lee gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over.
Oh! Oh, McGregor's got the full mount. That's it. And that'll do it.
Over. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. Just before the end of that round, a huge shot that drops his opponent and ultimately spells the end of the fight. Referee jumps in there furiously to stop the fight. That is a crazy, crazy knockout just at the end of the round. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliot has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.